This is that Warheads box, and I've just taken some squares of chipboard that was just a taquito box and cut them randomly, kind of like bricks, and have glued them all around. And top and the bottom I just did a whole square. Then I've taken my hot glue gun and just made some little like studs. So what I'm eventually going to do is cover this whole thing with foil. So the end I've cut open, or the side I've cut open, and saved my little cutout and mounted it to a little bit bigger square so that it will not go inside the hole, as you see. And this is going to be the spine, hopefully, to a little mini album that's going to slide right in there. So I've got to put my little stud glue gun dots on the back and on the top. I'm not going to do any glue gun dots to the side yet until I figure out how I'm going to, maybe just down the edges. Alright. And then I'll come back and show you that before I do anything else. So I'll be back. Okay. Sorry about that. Here it is after it's all hot glued and covered with foil tape. This is just foil tape from the hardware store, like you would use to tape ductwork, air conditioner and heating ductwork. So that's all it is aluminum tape. I have had this roll for a long time. So there's a lot on the roll is what I'm trying to say, because I've used it a bunch. So, and no, I couldn't even tell you how much the roll is because my grandfather actually passed that down to me. So there it is so far, prior to the antiquing and all the other fun stuff. And yes, that is a booger to put all that tape on there. And then I just took some beads and glued them up inside some big hole beads. Beads inside some beads to make some, retro kind of feet. So, alrighty. And basically, it's really just a lot of, you can see how nasty my finger is, my thumb. It's a lot of smoothing, schmoothing with your thumb. And then I have this, it's actually a clay tool. It's just got a big ball on the end, but you could use the end of a paintbrush, a bigger paintbrush. This also has a rubbery end on the other end, and I kind of used that a little bit in between my little chipboard squares. Getting that line right down in there was the hardest part without tearing the foil. And of course, it's all going to be antique, so even if it tears, it's not really going to show. So, but it's super easy to just take a tiny little piece like this, if you've got a tear, and just patch it, and it really doesn't show. So, alright. Step number, I don't know, however many. And I'll be back. Hey everybody, it's Lyn from Lyn's Crafts, and this is probably going to be in the middle of the video, weirdly enough, but strange story to tell. When I did the radio video, the retro radio video, I actually mentioned sorry about that. I'm trying to get to focus a little better, but I'm not having any luck. I think my camera doesn't like how metallic-y shiny it is. Anyway, I had mentioned on the retro radio video that this was last year's Valentine project. And so I went back to look at the video to find out there wasn't one. So I did this project last year, and evidently all I did was upload pictures to like my Facebook fan page and stuff like that. I had filmed part of the video But all I did was take pictures after it was finished. I didn't film the finished project or anything like that. So here is last year's Steampunk Valentine's TV. So I have no idea what's in the... Sorry, y'all. I have no idea what's in the footage that I may or may not attach to this video. And it's the making of the, the altering of the box, I'll say, because it actually was a kid's Valentine candy box. It came with little, like, red jelly hearts. And the heart shape was already cut out, and the little acrylic bubble, that's why I saved it, obviously. So it was intended to have a mini on the inside, so the little door on the side is velcroed on. So it is a shaker front altered box. I really want to shake it. I'll shake it when I'm done. Okay, let me try this again. It has these little confetti, they're actually wedding confetti, but I pulled out some of the hearts, and there's little cherubs in there also. So I pulled the silver cherubs and hearts out and put it in the box, along with some of these table scatter hearts from the Dollar Tree. So what I did, and it'll be in the first part of the video, I'm sure, if I like I said, hook it up to this part, is I used the glue gun, my glue gun craziness. And on the background, it's got like heartbeat, like heartbeat lines, beep, beep. I'm totally at a loss for words today. And then it's got hot glue gun rivets and stuff all done on the cardboard box. And then it's covered with the foil tape. The little buttons and the knobs and stuff are all just made from polymer clay. So is the antenna on top with the little hearts on the ends. The feet, so I can tilt it up, are made from two different beads. A glass large hole bead, similar to a pony bead, but it's actually a little larger. And those little brass teardrop beads. So that's the feet. And of course it just looks the same, all the way around. I don't know why I love the back of it. It's wider than my hands. And of course little polymer clay screw heads. So anyway, that's it. I'll put still pictures at the end, and I'll show what the box looked like before at the beginning of the video. So you may or may not see a little bit of process video. And just in case you don't, what I did was I cut out squares of chipboard. I'm gonna zoom in a second. Oh, so not too bad. I put squares of chipboard down onto the box, and then put my glue dots on that, my hot glue dots, and then foiled the whole thing when I was done. So it's bricked, so to speak, with squares of chipboard. That's what's given the plates of metal the look that they have. So, alright. Again, that's it. No, I'm going to hold on to the antennas because they're kind of flimsy wire, so they want to bend around a little bit. It's not going to want to shake around for me. It's been in storage for a year, so. Alright, silly as I feel. Can't believe I went to look for it. I even did a YouTube search. And I was like, I know I did the video. Yep, did the first half. So, there's the second half, or a short recap of last year's TV. Steampunk Valentine TV. Alright, so there you go. Hope everybody's having a little less loony day than I am. Alright, I'll at y'all later. Bye now.